What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Masters of the Grillverse. I am Chris. Today we're gloving up because we're making some stuff with chicken. We're not making anything with chicken. We're going to be making some crispy honey chicken. Something that's so simple, so easy that you probably have 95% of the ingredients already in your house. So the first thing you want to do, before we go any further, I am doing a ×2 recipe. I will put the ×1 recipe down in the comments for you. You want to get some chicken tenderloins, kind of like this. They have that nasty little tendon that goes up the middle of it. Here's a quick and easy way how to get rid of those tenderloins. Take yourself a paper towel or a napkin, get a good grip on that tenderloin, put a fork, put the tenderloin to the tendon in between the tines of the fork, a little pressure, and it pulls right out like that. These things can be quite slippery, so even a paper towel trick might not get a good grip on it, but it's a lot better than trying to take it with a knife because you're gonna lose a lot of chicken that way. These last couple here are going to be a pain right in my backside. So if that's not gonna work for you, just take your knife, simply cut down the center of the chicken. You kind of follow that tendon all the way down. So again, we're going to find the tendon, going right down the center of the tenderloin there. Chop that chicken in half. We're going to come back here. Again, find that tendon. We're going to try and run right along with it. I think we can get a little bit closer. There we go. Now that tendon is gone. So let's go ahead and throw away our scraps. Be right back. All right. So once you got all of your tendons removed, just go ahead and take your chicken. Now I'm just going to chop these up into little bite-sized pieces. Go ahead and throw them into a bowl to reserve once you are done. Just a rough chop. You don't have to be exact. So we're almost done here cutting up the chicken. And my grandson is over yonder telling his mama that he wants some of this chicken. So, mama, make sure he gets some chicken. All right, so again, once you get all of your chicken chopped up, we'll place it into a bowl like so. Let's get some seasonings in here. All right, so let's go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of soy sauce. And then to that, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. Make sure you get all that in. Now we're once again going to glove up and just kind of mix it all in there. Like so. We're going to set it aside. All right, so first we're gonna do is put 2 cups of cornstarch in a bowl. We're gonna set this off to the side. All right, in a separate bowl, let's go ahead and add 2 cups of flour. Half, there's 1. Half. There's 2. 6 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 All right, to this mixture we're adding 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of chilled water, basically 2 cups of water and put like an ice cube in it, let that ice cube melt in, and then 2 egg whites, just the whites, no yolks. We're not yolking around in this one. And then we're just going to give this a nice little mix until everything is smooth. All right, I think that's pretty good. So we're not really looking for like a nice thick batter. It's just like a little tempura batter. Get yourself a thick, deep pot. Enough oil to basically make these pieces of chicken float. That's kind of what you're looking for. So maybe an inch or 2 of oil. Now we're going to set this on the stove and let it get nice and hot. And while you're waiting for the oil to heat up, clean from us, guys. All right, now we got the oil up to right about 300 degrees. That's kind of where you want it at this point. Let's go ahead and get everything situated the way we need it. So we're just going to take some chicken, plop it into the cornstarch. Now, of course, you do want to do this in batches, otherwise you're really going to overwork the oil. So don't do too many at once. Make sure you separate the chicken and the cornstarch so that everything they get all nice and broken up and everything is nice and coated. If you have another baking sheet or something, you can definitely use that. I don't have many large baking sheets, so I'm just kind of dealing with what I have, which is just a bowl. All right, so once you got all your chicken situated like that, bring your baking sheet over with a wire rack attachment. Kind of squeeze the chicken, make sure every piece is thoroughly coated, but also knock off any extras that you might have. And just do this until you get all of your chicken out of the starch. Also, the baking sheet can really help knock off some of that cornstarch. That's just a little extra. All right, guys, wife came through big. We got paper towels now, so now we can move on to the next step. So just take however many pieces of chicken you're gonna do at one time. Just drop them in, kind of get them all nice and tempura battered. Shake off the excess, and then put them in. Drop them away from you, otherwise they're gonna splatter back up on you, and that's no bueno for you. All right, so we're gonna let these go for 4 to 5 minutes. We're gonna pull them and finish off the rest of the batch. All right, guys, so as you can see, they do get crisp up very quickly. I mean, these things already are very, very, very crispy. But what we're actually gonna do is after the 4 or 5 minutes is up, we're gonna take these off. Like I said, we're gonna finish off the rest of the chicken, and then we're gonna let these cool, and we are going to give them a second fry. So that's really gonna be where a lot of this crispiness comes from with the chicken. All right, guys, first batch is coming off. These are looking beautiful. Look at that. Look how that looks. It is so pretty. All right, guys, so as you can see, we've done the first fry on all of them. I'm gonna let them cool for a little bit. I might add a little bit more oil into here, and then bring it back for the second fry. Get them nice and golden brown so we can start making that honey sauce.